Viola, who is the first gym leader of the Kalos region, really loves taking pictures, because as a camera woman, she never lets a single smile escape her focus. And her name Viola could be from the violin beetle, as she specializes in bug types. And Viola was going to be the only female bug type gym leader in Pokemon history until Katie came in at Scarlet and Violet. This is a concept sketch of how she was going to look with a ponytail. Her different outfit matches the theme of Kalos being based on France. Viola actually holds this appearance in the Pokemon anime when she was the Duchess and Grant was the Duke. She's one of the few gym leaders Ash lost to. Viola used Signal Beam to defeat Ash's Pikachu, and Surskit set up a sticky web, eventually defeating his fletchling. At the time of Pokemon X and Y's release, the name Viola couldn't be set as the player's name because it was a censor, but after the 3DS update it was fixed. Alexa is her older sister who is a journalist from Lumiose City. It was said that Alexa was the one who gave Viola the camera as a birthday gift. On to the second gym. Grant loves being a rock climber. He believes that rock climbing offers a person access to a state of enlightenment. As we could see, he's wearing gear, and there's even stones in his hair. Are those Thanos' Infinity Stones? Grant is also good at bike racing and even mountain climbing. It was said that Grant cuts down on his eating to keep his weight down, and appears to miss the opportunity to eat sweets because of this. He is the third gym leader to have Pokemon revived from fossils on his team. It's cool how that's just his team and not any other Pokemon. At the Battle Chateau, the reason why he was Grand Duke is because his Onix won against Viola's Surskit. While in the manga, Aurorus is Grant's first Pokemon. At Geosenge Town, it helped try to keep the ultimate weapon from opening with its weight. I'm sure we all remember Karina, because she's the person who first introduced the Mega Ring to us, and even gave a free Lucario alongside roller skates. Her grandfather is the Mega Evolution mentor named Gherkin after all. Karina is the only character in the games to have the Trainer Class Successor title. She is also a PR video star who dresses in costume sometimes. If you don't remember what PR videos were, there were these little segments where the trainer poses and cool backgrounds with music. These videos could be taken at Lumiose City. Her magnificent legs are able to shatter cave rocks into pieces using her axe kick move. The name Karina may be a pun on the word careening, which means going fast without any control, usually leading to crashes. One of the oldest gym leaders in the Pokemon universe, who is before Opal at 88 years old. Ramos has owned his gardening scissors for 30 years. He's into tea because he gathers leaves and herbs from their place of origin. His smile is known to bring a sense of euphoria. In the concept sketch of his character, we see Flabebe surrounding Ramos, and he was going to look grumpy, but the game decided a smile was best for him. Despite his age, Ramos likes to tease people, commonly referring to the trainer as a whippersnapper or a sprout. He runs a Pokemon ranch on the outskirts of Coumarine City where he studies grass Pokemon. Ramos is often seen riding on a signature Pokemon, Gogoat. He lectured Ash at times of the importance of not only facing challenges head-on, but sometimes taking the side road as well. Ramos did this by using his Jumpluff and Sunflora to melt the snow rather than attacking Vanillish and Vanilluxe. When the Pokemon anime put a gym leader to join Ash on his journey, it reminded me of the time Brock was traveling with them, because Clemont is both an inventor and a gym leader. Lumiose City is Clemont's hometown, and he lights up the Prism Tower alongside his little sister Bonnie. He has secretly started to save up money to go to this amusement park in the Unova region. Makes sense as the Nimbasa city had the electric gym leader Elisa and that Ferris wheel, so that's why Clemont would want to go there. Although Clemont is commonly referred to as the genius because of his invention on super training, many of his inventions actually failed to work. Even in the show, he blows something up somehow. At least he has fishing and cooking skills. Just like the situation with Ramos, Clemont was going to be the youngest gym leader until Anistar came in at Pokemon Sword and Shield. Running is his worst talent, so he wants to develop a machine that will make him run faster. Clemont also has a fear of standing in front of a camera, also known as photophobia. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, Clemont is hinted to be one of the people behind the creation of the Rotom Pokédex. Clemont and Professor Kukui confirms this to be true. His name Clemont officially comes from lemons, since their acid can be used to make batteries. Let's go to the 7th gym. From what Valerie wears, we could tell she's a fashion designer. She believes only nature represents true beauty, which is why she loves floral stuff and Pokemon animals. Mr. Mime is on her team though, where that Pokemon has a weird history with being rumored to be Ash's dad. The purple hair clip she has slightly resembles the ears of Audino. Valerie's outfit actually weighs 33 pounds, which is crazy. Also, she self-designed the costume in an attempt to identify herself with a Pokemon, so she wishes to be a Pokemon. Her clothing costs over 500 big pearls, translating to over 200 million Pokédollars. According to a tourist in Kalos' hotels, Valerie is from the Johto region, which is true because she confirmed it in Pokemon Masters EX. In the anime, she speaks with the Kyoto dialect of Japanese. Cyllage City of the Johto region is inspired by Kyoto, so that must mean that she's related to the Kimono Girls. Even Ethan in Master DX confuses her for a kimono girl. Valerie is very similar to Sabrina. Both her 6 gym leaders have long black hair, wear a corset, and use war panels in their gyms. They even have a Mr. Mime and an Evolution on their teams. We're on the topic of a psychic gym leader, so shifting to Olympia. She is the person who makes paths with starlight. Her cape has a galaxy pattern in it which actually creates zero gravity, increasing psychic power. Almost speaking entirely in haikus, she also frequently talks about fate and the future. Anybody who places their wrists into Olympia's bracelet will allow her to see anything in their future. She had foreseen the battle between Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre, which allowed people of Kalos to take action against the abnormal weather. To take things even further, Olympia showed Diantha her vision of Zygarde when they spoke about the threat Kalos was going to face in the future. Her name Olympia may come from Olympus Mons, which is a mountain on Mars that's the tallest mountain in the solar system. Wulfric is popular among Pokemon because he has lots of admirers in Pokemon Village. His mustache appears similar to Walrein tusks, and Wulfric is a fan of the Bryson Man series to the point of crying when watching the latest movie. His Avalugg is the highest leveled Pokemon used by Gym Leader prior to entering the Hall of Fame at level 59. In the games, the item being kept inside is a pendant photo of his family, or it could also be a Pokemon he holds dear. In the anime, however, the pendant contains a Mega Stone. Wulfric explained to Ash that he doesn't have enough trust in his bond with Greninja. This made Ash feel very down and one of the other gym battles that Ash is lost to. And there are all the gym leaders from the Kalos region. What's your favorite gym leader? Comment down below and see you in the next adventure.